Live? We're live? Oh shit. It's
We're live.
it's like kind of a somber episode, isn't it?
It is. We just killed a man.
We just killed a man. We
killed a man.
We killed an American icon.
With our words.
Nobody was talking about him. Nobody was bringing up the fact that he was still alive. He was just gonna live forever.
We put a bullseye on his back.
And then we pointed out to everyone that this 99-year-old man was still walking around.
He was so close. Did he get closer to 100 than Betty White? No, then, right?
No, Betty White was like a couple weeks away. He was like 4 months out.
It was 4 months.
So Betty White won the beef.
That's got me down, dude.
Well, it's got me down, but it's also like, if we could kill celebrities
At will?
just by, like hyping up their next birthday,
Yeah.
then what we should do now is look up how old Lin-Manuel Miranda is. I want to say we're so excited for.
We're so excited for his birthday.
What would he be, like 50? I don't know how old he is. He's like, because he like acts like a boy, but he
acts like a boy.
He looks like shit. Yeah. So we'll say 50 for him. I'm putting it. We're so excited for Lin-Manuel's 50th.
So excited. Mr. says, I knew this is how you guys would start. Madruga says he is a boy, just a little boy.
So we're excited for Lin-Manuel's 18th birthday.
We're excited for Lin-Manuel's 18th birthday.
Which now that we've said it, he's not going to hit.
He's not going to become a man. He's
good riddance.
Good riddance. Welcome, Mr. and welcome, Madrogo. How you guys doing? We have we have increasing confirmation that Angelique is available to wax my chest, and we are 14 followers away. In 14 follows, Angelique is gonna wax my chest right here,
and I'm gonna watch.
And Nick is gonna watch from a chair in the corner.
Dude, I went to the fair on Wednesday.
Oh yeah, how was it?
Well, it sucks shit.
It smells like shit there, right?
Dude, I fall for it every year. I'm always like, I gotta go. It's only once a year.
I remember last year I went with you, and we were talking about not going again.
Yeah. Well, and we got there at like 11 a.m. this year, and we were like planning out our day. We're like, we'll do this, then we'll do this, and then in the middle of the day we'll circle back to this.
Okay.
And then at night we'll get this for dinner. And then at like 1 p.m. we were like, do you want to go? You could do everything. You could do
everything in an hour. How,
yeah.
You were there for... What'd you get there? When you say you got there in the morning, what time?
11 a.m.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you got there at 11. Took you 20 minutes, I bet, to get in there, park, and then get in with the ticket. Half hour.
Because you think you're going to eat all this food, but then everything's like $20. And you're like... But this is... I played the hoops game. Because I really wanted to win a big stuffed animal, which I've done 4 times.
Several times,
yeah. But it was like an eye opener because it was like inaccessibility is the biggest draw for me, and like wanting. It's like, so if there was a Jamaican banana just on sale, like a big stuffed Jamaican banana that was like $20, I would never think to buy it.
Right, but when you have to 40,
you have to win an impossible game to do it, then it's like my life's mission to do it. And you know what it is? The Jamaican banana is like our last.
The Jamaican banana.
It's like our last great racist caricature. You
The
know what
last
I mean?
great,
like it's the last one still standing. Yeah,
Rastaman banana.
Right.
that's the last one. They've come for everything.
I don't really know the relation. Like, are bananas big in Jamaica? I don't know.
Were cinnamon sticks big in Jamaica? That's why they did the Apple Jacks thing. That's really funny.
But that's what I really want to because it's the last one.
So you want it for a piece of history. You're like one of those person that holds on to Nazi armbands.
Okay.
It's like...
Because I feel like we're just past the point of like like a mariachi banana. You know what I mean? It's over.
Yeah, or like mice.
Yeah.
Ethnic mice, ethnic cartoon mice
What happened
don't
to
exist.
ethnic mice?
What happened to ethnic mice?
So-
Every mouse used to have an ethnicity,
I know.
and now they're all Jerry.
Yeah. It's so I obviously didn't win because I would have it with me if I did.
Yeah. I can see you buckling it into the passenger seat.
Because you know what I don't have a gambling problem because when it's games of chance, I'm like, all right, cool, I didn't win, and I walk away. But when I think there's an inkling of skill, even when it's completely rigged and you're not supposed to win, if I feel like I can do something better to win it, I'm gonna keep trying until the point I can't. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. That's how I feel too. That's like, it makes me so much more competitive. Because, like you said, I don't get unreasonably competitive.
Yeah.
Like, if there's no way to improve my odds, no. But if it's something that I could practice or put more effort into, then I'm going to go 100%.
Right. Just,
So you didn't get a banana. Did you get anything? Did you get, like, a smaller consolation prize?
No, I didn't get shit. And I also lost to, like a 9-year-old girl on the water cannon one.
No way.
Dude, that fucking...
You think it was the guns?
No, that shit was... It was definitely rigged. I think the middle ones go faster. I really do.
The middle ones go faster?
Yeah, I really do think that.
How would it... Casey just resubbed! Thank you so much, Casey! Welcome to the Baby Bato Pop Brigade once more. Hell yes, you got that badge back. Thank you so much, Casey, for the resub. How you doing tonight? We're recapping the fair, the Dutchess County Fair. Did you go to the fair this year? Anybody in chat went to the fair this year?
You know what I got? All
What?
this food there. There's turkey legs, there's like burrito bowls, there's sausage and pepper subs, all this cool stuff.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I got for some fucking reason? What really drew me? Chili dogs. I can have chili dogs any night of my life. That's what I got. I felt so fucking stupid. I drove 30 minutes to get a chili dog and miss basket hoops.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? And you know what? I'm going to do it next year, too.
Hey, you're going to do it next year. Already calling the shot.
Of course I am.
Oh, great. No, I didn't go. Well, Nick had enough fare for, I think, every single
Awful.
person in Dutchess County. I think that everybody needs zero fare and maybe split across 1 second.
I don't think people know that you could get fried dough anywhere.
Anywhere.
Anywhere will make you fried dough.
Right, yeah.
Like, people think it's just a fair thing. It tastes the exact same anywhere.
Yeah.
Any restaurant, if you ask them if they'll fry dough, they'll say yeah.
Yeah. And at a pizzeria, they're like, oh, you want me to just fry the dough, not make the whole pizza and charge you the same price? Oh, well, how could I refuse?
But you know, people go, I gotta go to the fair because I gotta get some fried dough.
Yeah.
You fucking idiot.
Are you into like the fried Oreos, fried anything?
I'm not. I'm not into
don't
fried
like 'em?
Oreos. I think if someone offered it to me, I would say yeah.
Yeah, but you're not gonna get half a
right.
dozen.
Yeah. So the fair sucks. The fair's
It
out.
smells like shit. That's the thing. It smells like, sorry to say, it smells like shit.
It does.
Right?
And you know what it is too? They
What?
used to have like cool animals. Like they used to have dangerous animals there.
They did?
Yeah, like I'm pretty sure they used to have like alligators and stuff.
Yeah.
And now it's just.
And what would they do? Like stick their head in them like a show?
No, I mean I wish. And now it's just like now it's just like turtles. You ever hit a turtle while driving and you just hear their shell pop and you're like,
no, what?
I've done that before and I felt like that scene in Hereditary where he decapitated his sister.
My god!
I didn't even turn back.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
The thing about a turtle is, it's not like a squirrel where they run out and you're hopeless. I must have just not fucking seen
Dude,
them.
you were just like...
I just heard a loud pop.
Just like, that's it. That's crazy.
Yo, yeah, there
Casey
used to be alligators.
Wow, the Dutchess County alligator? Yeah.
Like, was there ever like lions and tigers and shit?
Then it would be cool. Well, then
Yeah.
they'd have to elevate it from fair to circus.
Oh, that's true.
or Carnival?
I guess they're
just better.
You know what I was thinking when I'm walking by like the mini dragons? What are they called?
Komodo dragons.
The Komodo dragons, and like the snakes. Do you think they like are overwhelmed by all the people walking past, or do you think they're just like chilling? It seems like a miserable existence.
It seems, yeah, no, it is pretty sad.
They fucking like, move.
Yeah, it's and like an enclosure.
That's why at the end where it says we rely on tips, I said no. This disgusts me. After going through the whole display.
Casey says you can buy pizza dough at the store, fry it, sprinkle it with sugar. And Mr. N says to that, I need a funnel cake so bad right now.
What's the difference between a funnel cake and fried dough?
They've it's localized. No, how do you make a funnel cake? Is that where you just take the cake batter and goes through a funnel and you just keep going like this? Is that how you make a funnel cake?
And fried dough is just you
just take a dough, you push it through a funnel. And, no, I'm joking. It's local livestock.
No, it's not. It's alligators.
Well, maybe people are farming alligators.
No,
more like pancake.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. They are. I swear there used to be dangerous animals.
Dude,
there. I remember as a kid being a little afraid of the fair, and I don't have that anymore.
You know what's crazy? I never been to the fair except with you like last year. That was the first time I ever went.
And it was ass, right?
Yeah, sadly. Because I remember too the burrito bowl, and it was. I remember trying to get the burrito bowl. It wasn't that good anyway.
It sucked, yeah. That's why I went with the chili dogs.
That's why I went with the chili dogs.
You can't mess up a chili dog. But the fair still did.
I remember there being a big thing for lemonade.
Yeah.
And it seems like
people go fucking stupid for the lemonade there. I don't know what it is. I think it's the concession looks like a giant lemon.
Yeah, people love that.
I think that's a real big draw. Yeah.
And then these poor workers are just squeezing like it looks like they're trying with all their money.
It's so sad. I hate it. Can't we just
the most arduous task
beforehand?
Yeah.
You know when
yeah. County fair is local farms entering their livestock in competition. Maybe I haven't been there in a while. Yes, no, I think that we're aware. It's like the show animal stuff, right? Like you want to get the blue ribbon for your cow. People are raising their cows and pigs all year for I don't know what criteria, but then you show them, and then maybe they do.
But
they
did have snakes and dragons. I saw them with my own eyes.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know.
You know the logo for the lemonade stand was a lemon and a lime, and I said, "Can I get limeade?" And they go, "We have lime fizz," and I went, "Okay, I'll have a lemonade." What kind of? Why would you phrase it? What does that fucking mean?
Yeah.
And why would you, if you have limes, why can't you just squeeze those the way you do the lemons? Like the lime is a package deal with fizz.
Yeah,
you get lime.
That's so funny that the fair has changed. It's not like it used to be in the old days, where you just had the show animals. Now they got all these reptiles. Well, where were you last night? You were somewhere more exciting than
this week I went to the fair, and then I went and I was at Dave Chappelle's 50th birthday bash.
Birthday party. You were invited.
I was invited by Dave Chappelle himself.
Yeah.
So you heard me talking shit about him. No, Dave Chappelle's 50th birthday celebration at Madison Square Garden. My boy had a spare ticket, so because I need to save face, because I've talked shit about Dave Chappelle. I can't be like, oh, then I went out of my way to see him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I was invited.
Hey, you were invited by Dave.
Yeah, and I thought it was just Dave Chappelle.
Yeah,
he has so much pull. This lineup was crazy. Listen to this lineup. It was Dave Chappelle. The host was Jeff Ross.
Which
is
nuts.
Like crazy.
What?
Michael Che came out. Michelle Wolf, Pete Davidson. Don't get me started on Pete Davidson. And then they're like, it's not just Dave's 50th. It's the 50th celebration of hip hop. So they brought out Common, T.I., and Busta Rhymes, and it was just like such a star-studded event. And you know what I think about the show? 5 out of 10.
It just sucks.
It didn't suck, but okay. Like okay, you remember the episode of The Office where Michael keeps teasing Bruce Springsteen tickets?
Yeah.
So they kept saying, like, stay tuned for the end of the show, because we have a New York City hip-hop legend on the 50th anniversary of hip-hop. I'm thinking, like, Dave Chappelle's like an A-list celebrity. Like, he has pull. And, like, during intermissions, they were playing Jay-Z music, and I'm pretty sure Dave Chappelle came out to allow me to reintroduce myself. So I'm, like, the whole night, I'm like, bro, he says fucking Jay-Z coming. And if not Jay-Z, maybe it's, like, Nas or someone.
Yeah.
Bro brings out Busta Rhymes. And I'm like, they don't... Who gives a fuck, man?
What a bait and switch. There's no way, you know what I mean? There's no way he thought.
I wouldn't have stayed.
You wouldn't have stayed.
No.
That's so funny.
Oh, John Mayer, too.
John Mayer?
John Mayer has more hits than Busta Rhymes.
Well, we were talking about, like, has Busta Rhymes ever stood out on a beat?
Busta Rhymes is like, it's like, yeah, you're a good rapper, but, you know.
He's the closer.
It's like, why isn't the music better?
Yeah, exactly. He's not the closer, he's the closer. Like, everybody's gone when he comes out.
Yeah, they hyped it up, and they said, you know, no one steps on a stage after Busta Rhymes. That's why he's the closer, because he kills it so hard. And then I was just like, okay, if he's the last one, I'm going to leave right now.
Did you say people walked out?
Yeah, people were like trying to beat the traffic, because they're like, oh, it's just Busta Rhymes.
Oh, my God.
Like, what a... He's basically telling everyone to go home.
Go home.
So, and they were, like, all the rappers all night were doing this thing where, I don't know what's happening if like, as they all get closer to death, guilt is creeping in. But all three of them made some weird sidebar where they're like, I know people, you know, think like rap's misogynistic, but we uplift our women. Like, they all said something similar to that.
Even, who said that? T.I.
T.I., Common, and Busta Rhymes all said something about uplifting women. And I was like, what's going on here? Like, first of all, you like they were all like playing like the misogyny for like the past 50 years has been like a joke. Like, they didn't mean any of it.
Yeah. What?
And T.I.
especially.
T.I. is like a fascinating example because T.I. was like disgraced like in the past 5 years.
Yeah, with his daughter. Right?
So first of all, in 2016, he said he couldn't vote for Hillary because a woman fundamentally can't be president because they make irrational decisions. So he said that. And then in 2019, he said he goes to his daughter's OBGYN appointments to make sure she's still a virgin, which, first of all, is not fucking possible.
Oh, what?
And then, like, 2021, he was accused, him and his wife were, like, accused by 30 people of sexual assault. So these are, like, really, like, bad things T.I. did. And it's like funny, like, but it's like the disconnect. Like, if you weren't online, you probably wouldn't know that. Yeah. So then it's like if you're on the internet, like, you know, T.I. is like a bad dude. Right. But then like outside, like in the real world, it's like, oh, he did whatever you like. That's that guy.
Yeah.
Nobody there
Joe
cared.
Biden. Need Joe Biden.
And it's just like the confidence he walked out that everyone still likes him.
Yeah.
Is kind of admirable.
That's really funny. I think about that sometimes too, because you think about like how many people aren't so online, right? Because you look at like a viral video. How many views does a video need to be viral? 100,000? 200,000? A million?
Probably like a million.
A million. Yeah. Even if it's a million.
Yeah.
How many people is that? You know what I mean? Like in the grand scheme of like the whole world, in the whole country,
in real life, don't know about.
And most people in real life don't know about that. It's just wild to me that, like, to us, it's like there's so many people that are like common knowledge, or like you feel like you know of, and to other people that are like complete strangers couldn't know anything about it. Like, dude, Mr. says John Mayer is maybe the most talented in that lineup. TBH.
He was good. John Mayer was cool.
Bato, when you said I want your body, need your body, I thought you said I want Joe Biden, need Joe Biden. I did say that. Yeah. That's one of my viral tweets where I got like 5 likes. I don't know. Oh my god.
Speaking of viral tweets, can we go back to Bob Barker for a second?
Yes, yeah.
Because there's this bit going around where people go, Bob Barker got as close to 100 without going over. That joke does not work at all. It makes no fucking sense.
It's the stupidest fucking joke.
First of all you fake Price is Right heads. This is how I know you guys weren't in the trenches like I was.
Dude, have you watched the show?
The wheel is intervals of 5 and 0. It's not fucking possible to get 99. And the point is not to get as close to 100.
Yes.
It's to get 100.
It's to get right on 100.
The closest you can get
right
to
on
100 without going over is 100.
Yes.
Like, this is why it would have been great if he lived to 100 then died. That's a perfect bit then. If he dies on his 100th birthday,
then it's Price is Right. It's
a perfect
come
bit.
to life.
Yeah.
Come to life. He got as close as possible without going over.
Do you ever think about how...
That is the stupidest thing.
I hated that. Everyone was tweeting it yesterday.
Yes, yeah, everybody and their mother.
Do you ever think about
no offense to the moms.
Your 99th birthday is your 100th birthday?
Yeah.
Like, your first birthday is the day you're born.
Yes.
So he did have 100 birthdays.
He did have 100 birthdays.
That phrase always pisses me off. Like, it's your 30th birthday.
Yeah.
It was my 31st birthday.
You should say you're turning
30.
age.
Yeah,
you're turning 30 on your
everyone should
birthday.
have... Every baby the day they're born should also have a birthday party.
Yeah! They should pull them right out. Yeah, you should just plop one on.
That's your first fucking birthday, my friend.
Yeah! Wow!
Then it gets confusing. It's like, this is my 22nd birthday, but I'm 21 years old.
Yeah! Cut the cord and cut the cake, Mr. It says. Cut the cord and cut the cake. You know who also like legitimately thought it said Joe Biden?
Who?
Was my gunkle. I remember being a kid in middle school.
This guy's all over the
He's
place.
all over the place. It's so
But he
crazy
gives you
how
good bits.
glued in he is. Yeah. Dude, he thought that the song said, I want Joe Biden, need Joe Biden. You know what else is funny about my uncle?
What?
So I've been workshopping this bit. I think I told you about it, but, you know, we all maybe, this is going to get a little crazy here, touch ourselves from time to time.
Sure.
we all jag off,
Guilty.
right? Guilty. Everybody's guilty of it at one time or another. Now, how do you feel about the state of porn? Do you feel okay with it?
Yeah.
I think it's good. I think it's
good
great.
spot, yeah.
But sometimes you mix it up, right? Sometimes instead of going to the hub, you go to like Chatterbait or something, right? And you watch you watch a camera show,
Yeah.
right? Just every now and then. The thing with the camera shows is that the performers there won't just do the thing. Their goal is to keep you there for as long as possible. It's not to give you what you want. So they'll just sit there clothed, and I'm not gonna make an account on Chatterbait. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna like create my username and start tipping on Chatterbait because it's once in a blue moon thing to me. I'm not gonna, you know what I mean? I think that the more general experience is that people are lurkers in camgirl chats rather than active members of that community. But no hate to if you aren't. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I mean, like, I don't know, like I don't know what's going on. I mean, a lot of them are in probably in Russian house cells, I imagine. I don't know what the money sharing thing is like, what the agreement is.
So
I'm not tipping because I don't want to feed.
Your moral line is... That's such a crazy moral line. That you'll watch but won't tip because you don't want to contribute to that.
If I could Venmo the girls directly, I would. But I'm not giving it to Bogdan Bogdanovich or whoever, their handler. Either way, that's neither here nor there. But I feel like most people are lurkers in that setting, and you're waiting for someone to tip. You could be there for a long ass time, right? Finally, one person tips. You're like, everybody's like, oh my god, thank God. The girl starts dancing. Oh my god, one guy, hero, tipping. They keep tipping. Eventually, the tip, someone else gets encouraged, right? So now there's 2 or 3 brave soldiers who've created an account and are now tipping, and the girl is dancing and everything. There's so much money, the girl starts to take off her clothes, right?
Okay.
So it's never the top off. It's never like it's nenever the nudity that you want. It's always that they just like pull their pants down and shake their ass. You know?
This is so relatable.
It's so relatable. So I mean, I've never done this, but so then we start just shaking their ass, and you're like, okay, more money, and these heroes, I call them, keep tipping. They keep tipping because they're in so deep, and they feel like it's they don't realize that it's a sunk cost. They just keep tipping.
They also know they're a hero, too.
They know they're a hero, though, and maybe that's a sense of pride for them.
Yeah.
But then someone tips, like, 5,000 tokens or something. I don't know. And you know what I mean? Like, all the alerts are going off. Their, like, name is bouncing around with balloons on the screen. Everybody's going wild. And the performer finally takes their top off, right? And you see their
at the gun.
You see their breasts for maybe like 3 seconds, and before I can even finish telling the joke, my gunkle goes, and then they go private show, right? The screen goes black. My 60-year-old gay uncle could relate to me about this camera show porn. That's how relatable this bit is. My 60-year-old uncle.
It's something no one talks about.
It's something no one talks about, but everybody gets it. Everybody knows.
Your gay uncle.
Even my gay uncle knows. It's so funny.
The thing about that is that's when you're like that's when you're making it a night. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Not just something
because you're there. By the time you get to this private show, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
By the time you get to this point, you've been there. You look at the clock. You've been there 3 hours, 2 hours.
Yeah.
2 hours at least.
That's
3
the thing.
hours.
Like there's sometimes when you know, do the deed, because if you don't, you fucking kill yourself.
Yes, yeah.
But say like you're in on a Saturday night, you don't see any good movies on demand or anything. You're like, you know what?
I'm gonna explore
kick my feet up and watch Chatterbait.
And maybe this goes back to the thing where it's like, it's
60-year-old gay. I know exactly what you mean.
That is a lot of work for a nipple. We know
it's not,
and it's not just.
That's the appeal. Is the work.
That's the appeal. Is the work. Is that we were talking about getting competitive when there's skill involved, right?
Exactly.
This is the one gambling thing where we're fooled into thinking.
You go for nipples. I go for stuffed Jamaican bananas.
Madroga says, "I bet Zuckerberg goes nuts on those sites every now and again." The anticipation. Oh my gosh, dude.
You know what's crazy? Everyone you've told that to knows exactly what you mean.
Yes, I haven't told a single person that has never been like... that has ever been like, what? I'm always cut off before I finish the joke. Can you imagine that? I'm always cut off. One must imagine Sisyphus happy. Dude, the Russian handler thing is really funny. It's like people that don't buy pets from pet stores.
Okay, I don't think that's quite the same.
Well, what do you? I don't get it.
Well, I guess you're right, because you would go and you would look at the pets.
People go and look at the pets in the window,
and they take them out.
And then they go, no, they're from the puppy mill. Right?
Yeah.
I don't even know what the puppy mill is.
It sounds like an awesome place.
It sounds like a factory where they make cute dogs.
Yeah, I'd love to go to visit a puppy mill.
No, but so what is that whole thing? You won't buy the pets from the pet store? Is the goal to just like save those pets, like rescue them through another way? You're not supposed to be paid for them. We're supposed to be like stopping this like puppy mill breeding.
I think it's like you buy one and it's like that one dog lives a better life, but it keeps the cycle going. So the point is to just end it. But sometimes they're really cute.
Yeah.
Sadie's from a puppy mill.
Yeah. And she's the best dog ever.
Sadie was like $1,100. Talk about depreciating value, bro.
Whoa.
Yeah. If you threw her up on like Craigslist right now, $50 maybe.
What? It is. No one wants to contribute to puppy mills, but they look and play with them. Yeah, there we go. Got Sadie on clearance.
Right, exactly. Russian sex workers as puppies.
Well, it kind of goes back to that the selfishness of we talk about like. Did we ever talk about that M. Night Shyamalan movie?
one?
The new one. The cabin at the knock at the cabin. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe.
Cause did we ever talk about that, guys? Where the premise is like that these four, I don't even know, religious extremist fanatics or something, right? They show up at a gay couple's vacation home and tell them that they have to kill a member of their family, sacrifice a member of their family, right? Otherwise, the world's gonna end.
Yeah.
And the whole crazy movie aspect to this is that it's true, and all these natural disasters are happening the longer they stall and don't kill someone, right?
Right.
Now, if someone asked you, okay, you, your mom, your brother, Sabato, you have to kill one of us, or everybody else in the world is going to die, I would pick all of us.
Oh, I don't care if the rest of the world dies.
I don't care. They're like, you'll have to walk the earth alone. Okay, lucky me. Yeah.
Like, no lines anywhere?
Yeah, no lines.
I don't live vicariously through other people.
Right.
Like, my whole world is my people.
Exactly.
That's it.
Exactly. It's like, dude, yeah, okay. It sounds like I just won the lottery. I get to live my life to completion. You guys all freaking bite the dust. Sorry. I'm not going to trust you guys to save my life.
I guess.
And also, I would save everyone in chat, too. Everyone in chat, of course. You guys are the NickyBato family.
I guess,
I thought I was a goner, lol. No, the whole world is. I'll walk the earth 100 times.
That would be amazing. That would be ideal.
Yes.
I guess I don't understand that movie because...
That movie is is weird, and I think I know what you're going to say.
I know, like... Yes. You don't have to, like politicize every movie, but for like the religious wingbats to be right about everything, I don't really think is a timely message.
It seems like
considering what they're actually doing in the real world,
right?
And I actually read the book. The book is way more profound because their daughter accidentally gets shot in like a scuffle, and they're like, okay, well, our daughter's dead. Like, is that enough? And they're like, she wasn't willfully sacrificed, so that doesn't count. Then they're like, okay, so
oh my God,
we actually don't want to oblige a God who that's not good enough for. You know what I mean?
Right.
So then they're just like, well, fuck you then. Like, the world can end. Yeah. And I think that's like a much more poetic statement.
Yeah.
Than just like, oh, they were right about everything.
Absolutely.
And I think in this one of the dads dies, right? That's what happens.
Yeah, they sacrifice.
You know who was in that?
Dads.
Ron from Harry Potter.
Yeah, Rupert Grint.
Yeah,
Rupert Grint.
He stinks, man.
He stinks. I bet he smells. For real. Damn, that goes hard. I love that book ending a lot better. Yeah,
so
that sounds
better.
like a lot better.
But M. Night Shyamalan is a fucking weirdo. He is like a...
I didn't realize it until after I saw that movie.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Same with Signs.
I haven't seen Signs. I haven't seen Signs. What about it? You could go ahead.
Something happens. So he has asthma. His son has asthma or something.
Yeah.
And I don't know, the aliens poison them or whatever. But because he has asthma, he doesn't die because he didn't inhale it all the way or something. It's crazy. And then the dad, who at that point was a disillusioned minister, regains his faith because he thought his kid's asthma was God saving him. And I just don't I don't like movies where the ending is that God is real.
Yeah.
Because in The Conjuring, have we talked about this?
No.
Where they go through all this shit and then at the end they just pray hard enough.
Yeah.
And then they save the mom and it's how God is stronger than the devil. It's well, why the fuck did he take so long? If he always had the power to do that.
Yeah. That seems really lazy and just on.
Yeah, it's like a more sophisticated VeggieTales.
Yeah. Do you think that M. Night Shyamalan? I mean, the Signs thing sounds deliberate. And I think that the Knock at the Cabin stuff is maybe deliberate too. Do you think that this is an overlooked detail? This is, you know what I mean?
Knock at the Cabin? So yeah. I think Signs was definitely deliberate religious propaganda.
And Knock at the Cabin just ended up that way? Or do you think he wanted it?
Like, I feel like it must be deliberate because it was such a drastic change from the book.
It is. That's what I'm thinking. It's like, why would you go through so much effort to tell your story as opposed to this story?
Exactly, yeah.
So that's kind of something to think about. Anthony says, no, Conjuring 2 is about the power of Elvis Presley. You're thinking
true.
You're thinking of Bubba Hotep.
Wait, what did they sing in The Conjuring 2? Because I remember they did sing Elvis at one point.
No, that's Lilo and Stitch. Oh. Where they go, you ain't nothing but a...
No. Actually, I kind of want to watch The Conjuring 2 now that I know Elvis.
Yeah! Dude, we'll watch it together.
I discovered Elvis at age 27, and I haven't looked back.
Me too. I know. It's so crazy.
What a king.
It's so crazy. To become an Elvis cell.
You know, like how older people in your life were always like throwing on Elvis, like this is real music, and you'd be like,
dude, I know. It's like, get over it, and then you're like,
nah, I get it.
I get it now. The Danny DeVito, I get it now. Hey, Bet, welcome to the chat. How you feeling tonight? How was the fair? How'd you like the Dutchess County Fair? Oh my god,
dude! I wanted a turkey leg. Guess how much?
How big are the turkey legs? Are they like oversized, or is that like a Renaissance Fair thing?
They're a good size, but you know what? It made me think we should go to the Renaissance Fair.
When is that?
I think, when was the Renaissance? Like, that took place in the fall.
That was in the fall.
Yeah.
So
I think it's probably in the fall.
Yeah.
The turkey leg's $18.
No
what
way!
The fuck, man? You miss me with that. Guy who spends $40 missing hoops.
I see Nick's making comments about funnel cakes.
Well,
what does that even mean?
Well, no, I don't understand why they're two separate products.
He was having a tough time dealing with the wind direction while sprinkling powdered sugar on his cake.
I was sprinkling powdered sugar on my funnel cake, and it's missing my funnel cake completely. And also, the wind is blowing it over my shoulder, and it's just like destroying this mom behind me. She's like
blasted.
Yeah. With her
powdered
small
the whole
family. They should powder it for you. Don't do half the job.
Right, yeah. And then they should have extra powder there if you want to powder it more.
Yeah.
But it should be powdered.
What's with people putting, like berries and shit on their...
Berries?
Yeah, or, like, chocolate syrup. Like, how much of a child are you? That you look at a funnel cake.
Yeah, that's like the Buddy the Elf breakfast at that point.
It needs to be worse.
Yeah. Can I have Lucky Charms, just marshmallows on my funnel cake? Holy crap, man.
You know when people talk about seasons? You know the seasons, right? There's 4 of them.
Season 1, season of babes, season live.
There's fall where the Renaissance Fair happened.
Yes.
There's winter.
Okay.
There's spring. There's summer. You know the seasons.
Yeah, I'm aware.
You know, like
and Frankie Valli.
Yeah. You know how every time you bring up a season, if you go fall's coming up, people go, "Oh, I love fall."
Yeah.
I love fall stuff. You bring up the spring, they go, "Oh, I love spring because that means summer's coming."
Yeah, yeah.
Or you bring up the summer and you're like, "Oh, love the summer." I think people just hate winter. I think that's what's going on.
Well, I think people do the same thing with winter.
No, I don't hear anyone go, "Oh, I can't wait to die in an ice storm." You know what I mean?
Well, no, I think there are people that like the snow and like,
bro.
Dude, I don't like the winter.
Once you're above 9 years old, you should stop loving the snow.
I agree. I think it's a stupid thing.
But you think...
I for real love winter.
Kidding me? Are you serious?
Well, it's like people like to do winter sports. They go skiing. I wish I could hibernate through summers.
What are you talking about? This is breakfast all over again.
Yeah, no, I think it's stupid.
There's empirical data that depression goes up in the winter. You get like 9 minutes of sunlight a day.
Yeah, yeah.
It's unsafe outside. You're freezing.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Madroga says, I also love winter. Yeah, Madroga, that's why they exiled him from Hawaii.
Just like Madrone loves winter because it's still a new thing to him.
Yeah, give it a couple more winters. I've never been inconvenienced by the snow or cold because you don't drive.
No, even a bike would be terrible in the winter. But that's why they put the holidays in the winter. Because if
that's why they put the holidays in the winter.
People would fucking kill themselves.
Exactly. You're so right. You're so right. Exactly. I just stay home.
If Christmas is in the summer, I would just skip it. Why would I need Christmas? I have the summer.
You know what's a good point? Is that Madrone, I get why he loves winter because he does stay home. And it is like, I think we all love... It's easier to be cool in the winter because it's naturally cold outside. And that's the thing is that Madrone asked me one time, well, do you like being hot better or being cold? And I was like, being hot, absolutely. Because I was associating it. I know, I like being cold too, but I said that because I was like, I hate winter so much. You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay.
And so that's why I said that. And then Madrone was like, you can escape the cold with a blanket. You can't escape the heat, man. You know what I mean?
AC.
No, I know, but it's not this. It's not. I mean, it's not. It's on Energy Saver. Yeah. I'm from Wisconsin, so maybe Stockholm syndrome, but I just love the bitter cold. I resent it so much. The other thing that I hate is that when I was doing engineering stuff and you had to go drilling and everything, no matter how cold it is, if it's snowing or whatever, you would have to go, and you would stand outside and watch piles go in, whatever. Dude, hands are freezing. You know what I mean? like. Insane. Sucks. Hate it.
Didn't have AC in Hawaii. That's a skill issue.
It would cost too much. And Brandon says, "But the holidays." Brandon, welcome to the chat. Welcome. The holidays. That's what we were saying.
I don't
know if you read that.
Okay,
sorry.
Everyone's gonna think I'm actually saying this in a positive way.
Yeah.
No, because listen, everyone's gonna think I'm like a Grinch or like just I'm hating everything.
No, you're only hating winter.
I don't care about Christmas. I don't care about
Christmas.
No, I don't dislike it. I don't care about it.
You're totally indifferent to Christmas?
When so I think we're at a point now where like I don't get gifts. I'm not saying I don't receive them. I'm saying I don't understand them. Like I have nothing really materially that I want that I like
that you just
don't have. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People get me thoughtful stuff and then it typically just sits like on my shelf or something. Like I just never use it.
You have no sentimentality?
No, I appreciate the thought, but I don't understand why we do this. I don't understand why we can't all just hang out with each other. Why does there have to be an aspect of all of us spending money on each other? Especially like when you're an adult and like you're like you kind of some people you just exchange like gift cards with. So it's like I got you a $50 gift card to Target. I got you a $50 gift card to Walmart. And it's like, oh,
well, that's stupid and lazy. You know what I mean? Like that's not like.
I guess I just like the parts of Christmas are that you hang out with your people, but I like doing that when it's not cold outside. Yeah, like I prefer doing that. On the and it's not like, oh, I fucking hate Christmas. You know what I mean? I just don't care about it. Well, it doesn't excite me. I don't like get all like I used to like as a kid. Like I would like love Christmas tunes and stuff, which that's a whole other debate. They're all of those are terrible.
Even Elvis's Blue Christmas.
No, that one's good. Every single Christmas song that one is terrible. I guess I just don't understand Christmas. I don't understand it. I like.
But you're saying you don't understand the
gift because when you're a kid, that's a you holiday. You know what I mean? All the people in your life get you all this cool shit that you're gonna kill a lot of time with. Yeah. Like I feel like our days are already filled up. What else are we gonna get? You know what I mean?
Well, I don't think you need to give a gift if it's like that's how you feel. I think that it's
so then it's
like
just hanging out.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's like it's almost like a holiday, like Halloween. Like, what do people do? You dress up in a scary costume or whatever. You could dress up in a scary, funny costume anytime, any day of the year. You know what I mean? People do it. Cosplay, right? But people get together and do that. You do the same thing at Christmas.
I have made the point that Halloween is the best holiday because there's no religious, political incentive. It's one of the only holidays where it's just people having fun being people.
But I think it's just as commercialized, if not more. I think it's just as. You know
it's just as, but there's cool shit. Like
I think.
Listen. There's a park that does. On Halloween they do a haunted mansion, and around Christmas they do a winter wonderland. Which is cooler to you? A haunted mansion or a winter wonderland? To me, the haunted mansion is clearly cooler, and that's like worth going to.
But again, I think it's different target audiences because the winter wonderland would be for little kids, right?
Yes, because Christmas is a little kid's holiday.
I don't think so. I think that I agree with you that as you get older, that like maybe like Halloween more than Christmas. I get that, but I don't know. Little kid holiday. I think that like it's up to you to move the holiday beyond giving a gift card. You know what I mean?
No, I guess maybe I'm in that in between where I'm not a kid anymore, but I don't have kids. So it's like
I don't have kids either. I love Christmas.
You love Christmas?
I like Christmas a lot, man. I think all holidays are nice. All right, well, I'll get back into it in a second, but I do that for like birthdays too. The gift giving thing. It's like an extra birthday for everybody because you get to think of something that you can give to someone else. Like, you know what I mean? That's not.
I think birthdays are cooler.
Blowing up
I
and
think there's
framing
more intention behind the birthday.
Blowing up and framing the legendary pick was better than
that
a
was
gift
a
card,
sick
Casey.
gift.
That
was sick.
What'd you do? What was the pick?
The pick of us at Times Square.
Yes.
Remember that?
Yes.
That was a sick gift.
Yes.
You know what it means? Because
that
it's
was
awesome, and
yeah.
it's just something I have to look at. I don't have to use it.
Yeah. Well,
that's
you know
when
nice.
people get you like a game, and you're like, oh, fucking use this, or a book. I just gotta read this.
Also, Nick, give an even exchange of cash or gift cards every year, LOL, which seems almost pointless, but it's the thought. Sure, there's a sentimentality associated with it. I get it. I love the lights. The lights.
I don't love.
I get it, Nick. When I receive a gift, I'm usually 20%. That was thoughtful. 80%. Why would I never need this? And Halloween is the best. Like, yeah.
Because I think we're at such a point in time now where everyone is basically like everyone has the cool shit they want already.
Well, that's just being an adult. Is that you just buy,
exactly
you just buy the stuff that you want, and also everybody's spending their money on kids like that, so they don't have the money to spend on every other adult. But I think that there are select people that are important to you that you can get gifts for. If you don't, that's fine or whatever.
But I think the time spent is better. Like I get the feeling on like a summer barbecue that I think people get on Christmas. Because I'm like, oh, these are all my people. We're having such a good time.
But you can have it on both, I think.
I agree, but
it's
I
a
think
way to make winter
Christmas
better.
gets the hype. I'm not disliking it. I'm saying I don't get it.
No, I agree. I understand what you're saying. I'm a basic biatch. I like scarves and all pumpkin spice.
I don't.
And everything nice.
I don't love the lights either. My family drives somewhere and does like a light show.
Yeah, I think that's
I don't
a little
go.
Too much.
I don't go.
Yeah.
Once I've seen it once, I've seen it.
Yeah, yeah. No. Yeah, and when I'm saying so, I'm just like throwing stuff out there to like just stuff to think about or further the conversation, but I understand how you feel. Like I don't think it's wrong to feel that way.
I think yeah, so what I was saying about seasons is,
yeah.
I think people just like the seasons where it's not miserable to be alive.
Yeah.
Like winter is.
Yeah. I do. I think it's wrong. But Drogo, let him have it. Let him have it.
Madrone doesn't even celebrate Christmas. This is ridiculous.
Oh my god.
I actually think Hanukkah would be cooler.
Nick's a bad person, and we can all agree on that.
Don't you think Hanukkah would be cooler? We should become
Why?
Jewish.
Because you get to do more.
Because then it's like an 8-day vibe. You know what I mean?
An 8-day vibe. But your whole argument is that there shouldn't be. This can be any day of the year. And they're like, no. What if instead of 1 day, it's 8 days?
Yeah, it's the vibe. Don't bother me with that shit, man. It's still Hanukkah. You know what I mean?
Well, technically, Christmas lasts that long.
What do you mean?
The Christmas, well, I mean, that's, I guess, more of a religious thing, but Hanukkah is too religious. Like, Christmas lasts for weeks, you know? It's a season. It's not just a day in church.
I
like that jobs give you time off, so Christmas is good for that.
We
all agree on the Nick's a bad person, too.
Yeah. That's good you said that, because I am indifferent to Christmas the day. Yeah. I actively dislike the Christmas season. I think it's preposterous that every year we pretend we like these horrible songs. And I just think it's a gross season. I think it's gross.
Well, what is the grossness about it?
Like, okay, I go to the mall every Black Friday and I don't buy anything. I just like people watching. And I actually think it's demented.
You're a voyeur.
I think it's demented how people act.
On Black Friday?
Like, they're at a mall at 1 a.m. Like, seriously trying to buy stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I do? I get one Diet Coke. And I just walk around and I watch people. I think the whole season is gross. I think it's antithetical to, like, what the vibe is supposed to be. I like New Year's Eve. That's a good one.
That's a nice holiday.
Yeah.
I like New Year's Eve too. I like Black Friday though. I agree with you. I'm not really like going out shopping. Like I need to buy every single Christmas gift right there. But I'll like go Black Friday shopping just to like. Again, it's all just. You know, I mean, why did you go to the fair this week? It was an excuse to do something different with people hanging out. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like, you could go shopping. I mean, I got 2 pairs of pants for really cheap on Black Friday last year. They were for me. But, you know, that was still cool about it. I like that it's there. But you know what? Part of it, too, is I think we need to go back. Black Friday isn't cool anymore because everybody is about Cyber Monday. And everybody's buying stuff online on Black Friday. It's freaking stupid. There needs to be stampedes at Walmart.
There should be a reward for people for actually leaving the house.
There needs to be crowd crush. You know what I mean? It needs to be the Hunger Games in real life at Walmart if you want this, like, TV or whatever. You know what I mean?
It's better. You're right.
It's not like whoever can build a robot to check out online
it should
first.
be. That's a good point. It's better as a single day Black Friday because then like the retail workers they take their beating, but then it's done.
Yeah.
Cyber Monday fucks those Amazon drivers for weeks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Christmas gave us the Amelia Clark Ghost movie. There you go. I was in that. Opposite her. And the Jimmy Yang one. Yes. When they start doing Thanksgiving movies, maybe Christmas won't be as special. Even, every movie, even movies end on Christmas now with, like Green Book, where the end was at Christmas.
So you're a Christmas head.
I like Christmas.
What do you say about the fair?
I really like Christmas.
At least with the fair, I admitted immediately I regretted it. Because you said why you went to the fair, because it was something to do.
I'm not trying to. No, I wasn't saying that as like a slap in your face. I'm just saying that like between Black Friday and the fair, you said you go to Black Friday to people watch. You go to the fair to animal watch and get the food and lemonade. You know what I mean? It's just stuff to do. Social.
There should be more Halloween holidays.
But what were you gonna say? Were you gonna try to dunk on me?
No. I was saying
I like Christmas.
I think the best holiday is Halloween.
Yeah, I could probably agree with you on that, but I like Christmas more than you still.
Don't you think we'd be better off with more holidays like Halloween, where the whole point is just to have fun?
Yes.
Without like weird obligations and stuff.
But what do you mean weird obligations? You sound like someone that just like doesn't want to see family or so. I feel like the difference between Halloween and Christmas to you is that Christmas you have to hang out with your family. Halloween you get to go to a party with your friends. You don't go to What if it was flipped? Christmas you go to a party with your friends, and Halloween you have a turkey dinner with. You know what I mean? That's flipping it with Thanksgiving. What if Halloween you did something with your family?
That's a good point because I think
this is what Blink-182 was saying. No, this is true.
I think that's a good point in what you're saying. I think Halloween you hang out with your chosen family.
Yeah.
But Christmas, I think a lot of people feel obligated to hang out with people they don't actually want to hang out with.
Yeah.
Not me. I only hang out with my immediate family who I like. But I think there are people who feel a pressure, like some obligation to hang out with extended family who they fundamentally dislike.
Absolutely. That pressure extends to stuff like Thanksgiving and all this stuff. And it's like, dude, grow up. You know what I mean?
Just say
grow
no.
up. If there are shitty people in your life, cut them out. You know what I mean? Like, your life's worth more than that.
Right.
Dude, he likes me, Casey says. He likes me. He loves you. He loves you. Oh, man, dude. This is what Blink-182 was saying. I don't even get that reference.
Oh, do you actually not get it?
I don't get it.
It's from I Miss You, where he's like, we could have Halloween on Christmas.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, I was lost. I was having a brain fart moment. I get it.
See, he was right.
I just did that. I did that voice last week or 2 weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
Where are you? That wasn't as good. Where are you? That was better.
I'm gonna actually look up Lin-Manuel's birthday.
Yeah, look it up. We gotta get him off the air permanently, as we say. I would like him compromised to a permanent end.
I wish Cece was here. She'd have some shit to say about Christmas.
She would? She would have shit to say about Christmas? Oh my god. What are you going to be for Halloween this year? Do you know?
He's 43?
I thought you said he was a boy.
He's a 43-year-old boy.
He's a 43-year-old boy. I love him. I love my guys so much, and it's the absolute coolest thing to have grown kids that are awesome. I love hanging with them anyway. Any day. Are you talking about Lin-Manuel Miranda in the first part? I love Lin, and then I love my guys. So Lin is your, like, honorary son. That was beautiful, Casey.
But
him. She says him, Manuel Miranda.
That is my point that Casey is making, is that Christmas is stupid. Because what you do on Christmas, you could just do any day.
Except, dude, you sound like because you sound like one of those religious extremists that they don't want to have Christmas, or maybe they want to have Christmas, but they don't want to have birthdays. You know what I mean? They don't want anything that's not in the Bible.
Yeah.
You think, because it can be any. Well, I mean, for them, it's like, I guess it's not the
birthdays
Bible.
Are
it's not any day. You know what I mean? I think that's stupid to say.
But birthdays are.
I don't think that's what she was saying either. Lynn is her grown kid. Hello, Nightwing. Hello. What up? What up, Nightwing? Sorry.
I can't wait for Lin-Manuel's 44th birthday.
I can't wait
in January
to chime in.
Yeah. Double 4, that's a big deal.
44, that's an unlucky number. Right. That's a really... I'm not saying that it's because 4, it might be an unlucky number to some people, and to put 2 of them together is very, very unlucky. Very unlucky, but I'm wishing the best for him. Bruh. Void! Void, what's going on, Void? How you doing? How you doing, legend? He's a grown
What are we
boy.
being for Halloween this year?
Anyone in chat have any ideas?
Because we did Elvis last year.
We did Elvis last year.
So we could do like an icon series.
Yeah.
Who's the next... So Elvis was in the 70s. Who was the next icon after him? Olivia Rodrigo?
Yeah.
There was like 50 years.
Olivia Rodrigo is the next icon after.
Chronologically, she'd be next, right?
Yeah, yeah. So who am I? One of us is going to be Olivia Rodrigo, and one of us is going to be someone else. Olivia Rodrigo's partner in crime. The guy that she made all those songs about.
It should be the guy she made driver's license about.
Yeah. I'm Void, what do you mean I'm You should be great now. You're in the chat with all the legends. Welcome, Void. Oh, man. I hope you're feeling better now. Hope you're feeling better. You guys should be Statler and Waldorf.
Dude, we should be Rob Thomas and Carlos Santana.
Yeah!
Oh, my God.
Dude, Casey, you're so on it. That's it. That's it. Oh, oh my God. King Pudgy says gaming. Gaming. Oh, my God. What's up, King Pudgy? Thank you for coming through. David Bowie.
You'd have to be Carlos Santana, obviously, because I feel like you have a little like Latin blood in you.
Okay.
I don't think I could pull it off.
You don't think you could pull it off? Yeah. No, Carlos Santana is anti-trans? No way.
Yeah, actually,
really?
Like, a couple days ago, he went on this weird rant about...
Just this recently?
Yeah. Yeah, like this was like 2 days ago, and it was like so devastating because I'm finally getting into his music, and when I mean music, his one good song
with Rob Thomas.
Yeah. You know what's funny is though, he's known for like not speaking. Like he like
just guitar.
All his albums are him playing the guitar while other people sing. He's like Silent Bob. So, but he felt so strongly about his anti-trans agenda that he speaks for the first time.
Carlos Santana's first words. I hate trans.
His first words were, "A boy is a boy and a girl is a girl," and that's it. It was so...
Oh my God! Well, I can't be hip for Halloween now.
Well, what other... Every celebrity you'd run into some problem, you know what I mean?
Yeah, how much better is it gonna get? You think?
David Bowie, let's not even get into that. David Bowie had like a... You know, he had a Kanye like fascist arc. Where he was like, fascism is good, yeah. He was basically saying the average person is so stupid that fascism is good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dang.
So...
That's like you're saying, it's like to a ton of people that aren't so online, which not many people were back then who would know about it. Who would be that plugged into the... Wow, the David Bowie deep cuts. You could do David Bowie during different eras.
Or we could do Carlos Santana during the smooth era.
Yeah!
You should get a prop guitar.
I should.
It has one button, and when you press it, it plays smooth.
It plays smooth?
We'll do that all night.
Dude, okay, that's pretty good.
Every time we do the bit, we have to do the entire song.
Yeah.
Like, people are part of, they, like, laugh for a few seconds, and we just
we just keep going. You keep doing it from the top. We do it. All right, one more time. We'll do it back. This guy missed the first part. We do the... Oh my god. What are you guys in chat going to be for Halloween? Let us know. Let us know. And do you, like... How do you get your costume? You just, like, pick... I'm not at the point where I could make my own costume, but I will make my own costume to the point where I'm not buying, like, a full... I'm not buying, like, a package that says Elvis on the front. You know what I mean? I'm buying, like, random items
looking around,
and putting them together, assembling my own version of this costume. Fried, Nightwing says. I'm going with my classic wizard robes. Your classic wizard robes. Rich said, Rich, welcome to the chat. A fall guy. You're going to be a fall guy. Now, did you make those robes in the fall guy bean costume, or are you going to be a bean?
You know when people say people say going to Spirit Halloween is like a date? It's like, what are you talking about?
What?
They'll say cute date idea, then they'll just post Spirit Halloween. Like, there's people who just go to Spirit Halloween when they're not looking for a Halloween costume, just because they like the ambiance of it. Like,
okay.
What do you think? What do you think of that?
What do I think of that?
I mean, that is a thing where it's like the thought is so much different than just when you're there.
Yeah.
You're there like, oh, okay. It's Halloween costumes.
Right.
Then you circle out.
And that's supposed to be some romantic, like...
I guess so. I don't know. According to Twitter.
It sounds like you should grow up.
Twitter is how all real people live.
Let's see. E-Honda. Boy, you're going to be Honda? That's crazy. When I wear them, I'm like, damn, the other 364 days are the real costume. Mr. That's so funny. Do a bit where you and a few friends are all going to be Al Pacino characters, but you accidentally all showed up as Serpico Pacino. I'm into that. I like walking by the spooky dolls that make sounds and scare me. Well, isn't that like, I don't know. Is that like taking your significant other to the mall and just walking around? Like, is that really a date? Isn't it the same kind of thing, but you're in a specific store?
Yeah, I guess with the mall, though, there's a bunch of stuff you could, like, theoretically get. Like, if you're like, oh, I want this, you could, like, get it for the person. Like, you can't do that at Spirit Halloween.
You're like, oh, here's that top hat and cane you've always wanted. I couldn't get you a real sturdy one from Macy's. I know you wanted the suede
I'm thinking about
fabric.
being a steampunk scientist in 2027. Why don't you just get it for me now?
I always says I could be a tank. Or a pimp named Slickback.
I've always thought I would be a great pimp.
A great pimp as a Halloween costume, or just in real life?
As a career,
You'd be like Butters in the South Park episode.
Pimp,
you'd be like, do you know what I am saying?
My girls would rob me, and I'd be like, that's fair.
You'd be the people's pimp.
Yeah.
People would love working for you.
We should put it out there if anyone needs a pimp.
If anyone needs a pimp, hire NickyB. Or sign on with NickyB.
Don't you think it'd be a sickish job, though?
Being a pimp?
Being a pimp, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, your day ends at 5 a.m. You're at the diner with all your girls. After successful shit. You don't think that'd be awesome?
No, I think that sounds beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should get into that. Why don't we? Or why haven't we?
Yeah, it's stupid that we haven't.
Bato, buy Nick his pimp chalice. Okay, yes, we shall. Oh my god, dude. Dang. Do you think that, like, my little cousin is, like, in middle school now, and he doesn't want to dress up for Halloween anymore, you know? There's this.
I feel like everyone goes through that.
Yeah. Where you don't want to do Halloween because you have to go trick or treating if you.
There's a 3-year like transition where you are too cool for Halloween.
Yeah.
But you also like, so I remember when I was in middle school, we would play like we were too cool for Halloween, but trick or treating is an easy lick.
Yeah.
So we still have to do that.
Yeah.
So it would be like, we don't care about this, but free candy.
Yeah.
So we would all just wear a mask and with no effort at all. And our trick or treat bags would just be like pillowcases.
Yeah.
But we just didn't want to say it out loud. We still really fucking like trick or treat.
Yeah. Yes. It's fun. And I feel like there's a FOMO if you don't go. The first time you don't go trick or treat, it's like, oh.
I knew a girl, it was my last year of college, who was still trick or treating.
Really?
Which, that was a little like, you gotta cut this out.
It's for the kids.
Yeah.
That's for the kids. Stop it. Stop it
right now.
Stop it right now, because that's for the kids. I always use pillowcases. They hold more. Madrogo's right. We always use the pillowcases. They hold more.
You know what I hated? When people wouldn't be home, so they would put out a sign that said "Take one."
Yeah.
Always some dickhead would think they were like badass by taking the whole bowl. They would just pour the whole bowl.
That's so foul.
It happened every year, man.
That's so foul, man. Yeah, those are the ones where you hope that there's like a man waiting in the bushes to scare them.
Yeah.
And maybe he kidnaps that kid.
That's why we need Ring cameras. I think that's what they're for, so we can prosecute an 11-year-old.
Yeah. To the fullest extent of the law. I think you should be tried as an adult if you take the Halloween candy.
This is actually, you have lived in apartments till now. This year you'll get to give out candy.
Yeah. Well, I would give out candy in the places when, like, where the apartment was, like, because we were, like, the first floor apartment growing up, so we used to still give out candy there.
No, I mean, as you as an adult, have you ever given out candy?
Oh, I've always gotten the candy, and I've always, like, set something up, or, like, been waiting, but no one ever... No, yeah, because I've always lived in apartments. Yeah, you're right. You're exactly right, yeah.
So this year we're going to give out candy.
Yeah, we could, yeah. Hell yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that's crazy. You know what's nuts is I always buy candy so that I'm prepared. But then I think about it, like, I guess in the apartment that I lived in White Plains, it's like, who's walking down this hallway to get candy? I guess my thinking was when I used to live in another apartment complex where I was on the first floor and I had, like, a screen door. So I kind of, like, decorated a little bit and whatever, but no one still came to that.
The thing with apartments, too, is you don't have the signifier light.
Yeah.
That, welcome.
Yeah, that's true. At least half the bucket is gone, Nightwing. Yeah, Rich says take more than one piece, you lose a hand. Or worse, expelled.
You know what's crazy? This is how poor critical thinking was in the generations before us. They would get us all to the auditorium or the gymnasium if you went to a poor school. Like, the week before Halloween, they would get the projector up, and they would tell us with a straight face that people were putting razor blades in candy. What the fuck are you talking about? Of course no one's doing that.
Wait, where would they gather you said?
They would have, like, assemblies, yeah.
No, they would have the assembly. Yeah.
Yeah, I said the gymnasium or the auditorium.
If you had a poor
school, you'd be in the gym, yeah.
Okay.
Poor schools don't have the funds for auditoriums. What a preposterously stupid thought.
Yeah.
That not only was this rumor going around, but administrators of schools took it so seriously with no fact-checking whatsoever. Just accepted it as real and said, if any candy has even a slight rip in it, that means someone slid a razor blade in there.
Yeah.
Or poison, which is, first of all, the most traceable crime in the world.
Yeah.
Every kid can only hit so many houses.
Right.
You would be caught before the sun came up.
And imagine there's like they go to the house, like the fuzz pulls up, and it's like the tumbleweed and dust. All the furniture's out. They're on to the next hit.
Also a fucking razor blade? What are you talking about?
Inside a Kit Kat bar,
you slipped the candy out, and you opened it, you put a razor blade, and then glued it back together, and slid it back into the wrapper, and no one's gonna notice? Like, what? Also, what an unsatisfying hit that would be.
Yeah.
You stick a razor blade, and then later that night you're like, I bet that kid's really bleeding. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm gonna kill, if I'm ever a killer, I'm doing it face to face. No poison, no traps. You know what I mean? What's the satisfaction in just putting a razor blade and be like,
Yeah, well, maybe it's the same thing as like you do something funny like a prank or whatever, and you're like, you're not there for the punchline, but you know it hit. Do you ever get that satisfaction?
Yeah, I guess.
But at the same time, it's like, oh, I really would want to see it. You know?
Yeah. If I'm at the point where I want a kid's tongue to bleed open, I want to see it. You know what I mean? Like, not that I'm would ever get there. I'm saying if I was in that mind state, yeah.
I would like to see it. That story was going on even when I was a kid, and we believed it.
But
I feel that, Casey.
Why did it take so long for people to be like, of course this isn't fucking happening? Yeah. I don't think there's one single recorded case of a razor blade being in candy. I don't think there's one. Maybe someone at one point was poisoned. I would more believe that than a fucking razor blade.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I'm not going to look it up because I don't want to know that it's real either. I don't want to fact check.
Can we actually fact check?
Do you want to?
Yeah.
Okay, we can. Fine, you want to do it by the book.
Is the candy razor blade myth real? Imagine there's like thousands of cases.
Yeah.
That would be my...
Is the candy and razor blade we both did real? Oh my god, there's no room for it. There's no room for it here. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see. Brandon says, I don't think there's anyone out there putting their expensive drugs and candy all that often either. Yeah, they want it for themselves.
What a
ravers. Oh my god. Here we go. Let's see. Poison candy myths. Here we go. Urban legends originating in the U.S. about malevolent strangers intentionally hiding poisons, drugs, and... Oh, what are drugs? Okay. Are sharp objects such as razor blades, needles, or broken glass and candy, and distributing the candy to harm random children, especially during Halloween trick-or-treating. These stories serve as modern cautionary tales to children and parents and repeat two themes that are common in urban legends: danger to children and contamination of food. No cases!
Not one!
Of strangers killing or permanently injuring children this way have been proven. Commonly, the story appears in the media when a young child suddenly dies after Halloween. Wow. Investigations always show that these children did not die from eating candy given to them by strangers.
Okay, well, this is interesting. However, in rare cases, adult family members have spread this story to cover up murder or accidental deaths.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Imagine you cut, you like decapitate your kid and you're like, oh, it must have been Halloween.
Oh my
candy.
god, the razor blade got stuck in their throat and spun around.
They hit a guillotine in the candy.
No. So they got away with it, Madrogo says. Yeah, they got away with it. We beat the allegations. Let's hustle! Blazidora, welcome to the chat. How you doing, Gobi? Thank you for coming through. Let's hustle! Miss Root says, hustle! Thank you guys for coming through. Everybody, here, I'm going to do the, we'll do the shout-out command on Gobi. Everybody go show Gobi some love, please. Gobi, welcome. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Blazing Aura. Boom. Shout out Blazing Aura, dude. Let's go. Gobi Raid, Spoon Fan, welcome, legend. Thank you so much for coming through. Raiders, welcome in. We're debunking the razor blades and drugs and Halloween candy.
Look at even the cops say it's not real, and the cops hype up everything because they want to feel like there's a reason for them to be out there.
Right? Yeah.
Even they're like, this is not a real thing.
You know what's crazy is that Hubie Halloween is such a good movie.
An amazing, like a 10
It's
out of
an
10.
amazing movie, dude. I think it's one of Sandler's best.
I think it's one of the best ever. Period.
It's one of the best ever.
Any genre, yeah.
Yeah, you guys all seen Hubie Halloween? Dude, well, the thing where you were talking about earlier when, like, they put the sign out that says take one only and the kid goes to grab another one, doesn't Hubie come out and he's like, oh, I'm going to stop you right there? Dude, that movie is insanely good.
This is crazy. People so...
Is that the one with the talking car? Avenger, welcome in, Avenger. How you doing, legend? That's my favorite Sandler movie. I respect that take totally. Hell yes, man.
This is another crazy thing. It says...
Has two amazing jokes. Incredible, okay. Madrogo, yes.
Has
more than that. But two amazing for sure. Hell yeah.
Worries that candy from strangers might be poison have led to the rise of alternative events to trick-or-treating, such as Christian churches, which is a much safer place for children to be. Police and fire stations, community centers, and retail stores. Why would you trust a small business owner more than your neighbor?
Yeah. It's so weird, right?
Yeah.
It's so weird. What is it that this, like, the sense of privacy is stronger than a sense of community for these people.
Yeah.
So they go to a business owner where they won't have any interaction with a stranger.
This is crazy.
I mean, besides the transactions, gosh.
The photo says apples and homemade trips.
Ravioli Ninja Raph, thank you so much for the follow. You're dripping with me show. That's one follow closer to getting my chest waxed by Angelique. I'm going to point it out. Legend Raph, thank you for coming through. You are a legend. Oh, man.
Did you ever get a fucking apple? This is apples and homemade treats.
You know what? I did get apples, and that was the thing that people were putting razors in. There was no razor in candy.
There was no razors in apples.
Apple. There was no. Yeah, no, I understand. Yeah. But that's what they always said that it was in the apples.
But this says that was in the early parts of the 20th century, which means the rumor started in like 1910 and went until 2008 until we were like, wait.
I think. We'll catch up on chat. Herbie, I know you were thinking of Herbie fully loaded, mister. Madroga says they were high on a substance they found in a Halloween candy, so they don't trust their opinion. Madroga, you can trust that opinion. Hubie Halloween owns. Great Avenger, have I missed any Bob Barker talk? You've missed some, but we could get back into it, Avenger. Go ahead. Bring us back. In church, it was never a Halloween party. It was a harvest festival. What the hell are you Mr. Were you... What the heck?
He grew up in Wisconsin, in the bitter cold in their harvest.
The harvest
He grew up like a colonial child who would have died at age 19.
Why didn't they call it Harfest? People sleep on these things.
Okay, this part.
You know what else I think about? Just going on, you know when MLB The Show comes out and they put Shohei Ohtani on the cover? Why don't you just leave off the W?
It
writes itself.
MLB The Shohei.
Stylized.
Yeah.
MLB The Show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Great.
Make a quick cut. You're welcome, EA Sports or whoever. All the Mormons in Kohala would trunk or treat.
Well, you're going to have to tell us what trunk or treat is.
Trunk or treat. Richard asked the same question. Well, did y'all determine the days between the 99th birthday compared to Betty, who actually lived a longer life?
Betty lived a longer life.
Betty lived a longer life.
Betty was like within days.
Dude, we were upset.
Betty was in days of her 100th. Bob Barker, he must have not been eating well or something. He only lived to 99 and a half.
Yeah.
What a short life.
Dude.
Pathetic. Yeah. Okay, this I actually agree with. The primary risk to children's health and safety on Halloween is being killed by a car. I absolutely think, unequivocally, cars should be banned on Halloween. You should not be allowed to go out and drive on Halloween. It's the one night where children are encouraged to walk in the streets.
Yeah.
Just for one night, don't get in your fucking car. Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what they should have been telling us.
Yeah,
you might get hit by a car, but they were like, no, you might bite into a razor blade.
Well, this is big car spreading these rumors.
You know who actually could? Maybe like a factory worker at Three Musketeers could pull off the razor blade thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. And that would have to be one hit, big hit.
Let's start that
all nationwide, untraceable to the Three. I mean, they would all be Three Musketeers. Would they would piece it together. You'd have to get another candy involved. 20th century, this is when Henry Ford was cooking up a Model T, right? So that's big car.
Early 20th century, that's when Betty White was going through puberty.
Preach, Nicky. I could go with that. Never go with strangers unless they give you candy, Rab says. Yes. What'd you say?
I said correct.
Correct. Correct. Folklorists. I like this. These are people that like Taylor Swift. Folklorists. Betty lost her V card in the back of the original Model T. No, she can tell you where the term horsepower came from in her first wheeled vehicle. That's how old Betty White is. It was days. I can't. She was days from 100. Bob Barker kind of got smoked.
Bob Barker, I have so little respect for him now that he died at 99. You know what that is? That's a lack of willpower.
Dude, you can will yourself.
You can will yourself. That means you must have lost the will to live. They should at least kept his, like, brain dead corpse alive.
Yeah.
Until 100.
She is a legend, Casey says. Casey says Betty White is a legend.
I feel like last episode we were on Bob Barker's side.
But now it's like we're
I've
off.
totally shifted.
I'm totally
so
off.
like
he didn't push through.
I think it's so pathetic that he died at 99. Like I think so little of him now.
That's so cringe,
yeah.
dude. Dude, it is pretty pathetic. Hi, what are we talking about? Cece, welcome! Welcome, Cecilia. How you doing? How you doing? We're talking about Halloween candy, Bob Barker. Bob Barker passed. I don't know if you're aware. One of her henchmen got to him, Nightwing says. Raph says they can't all be Stan Lee. How old was Stan Lee? Let's search it on Wikipedia.
Wait, I wanted to look up Trunk or Treat, but do Stan Lee first.
Let's do Stan Lee.
He was 96, so he's like... he's 95, and I respect that because he died at a milestone.
That's true.
If you hit 95, you have to hit 100.
Yeah. Let me see. They can't. Betty White is for real. It's so funny how we're all on Betty White's side now. We're throwing away all of the animal cruelty. No, I don't think she was on. What was she associated? She was like for
she was for
zoos
yeah.
opposed to sanctuaries. I want to bet Stanley was 98. Damn. Very close, very close. He was your babysitter on sick days. Don't diss Bob. No.
Do you think right now they're working it out in heaven?
Bob and Betty?
Yeah. Or do you think they've worked it out and...
Bob Barker's not dead. A-Bet says the American Kennel Club came after him. It's a fix. Do you think Bob's lambing it until he turns 100? Is that what it... Stanley was still acting, and so was Betty White. Barker did nothing for years.
That's probably why he died. If he kept doing The Price is Right, he'd still be
It would have kept him.
Do you think he's blowing out Betty White's back walls right now? Do you think they've worked it out? And they're doing what they should have done decades ago? Do you think? Like... it's a nice thought. I'd like to think that.
They're having a boxing match right now. Nightwing said, well, a different kind. There's a... Never mind. We're not talking about box. Is Trunk or Treat on Wikipedia?
Oh my god. No, it's not. That's true.
Let's see if there's a thing for Trunk or Treating.
Wait, he's been raising
Trunk or Treat. Here it is.
We have to catch up. Hold on.
Yeah, here we go. He's been raising awareness on spaying and neutering. To the anger of the American Kennel Club. Yes. That's what. Yeah, we were talking about that. Yeah. That's why, like, Brian on Family Guy hates Bob Barker. You remember that?
Because he can't fuck because of Bob Barker.
Yeah.
Do you think when you go to heaven, you go in your prime form, or do you think you go as your 99-year-old self? Because if that's the case, I'm going to kill myself now. Because I'm only going to get worse.
I think that the Christian lore is that you go as your, like, most... your prime physical condition, you know what I mean? Whatever version of yourself your prime, you know.
What do you think your prime? You haven't hit your prime yet.
I haven't hit my prime yet. That's the thing about men.
Well, we decided when we turn 30, we're going to start getting jacked.
Yeah.
Right? We'll do anything we want until we're 30, and then we'll turn everything around.
When you turn 30, your lifetime warranty goes out the door on your body, so you have to keep it up. You have to really care about it.
No one's ever had a heart attack before 30. Did you know that? It's like the Blade candy thing. There's not one single case.
There's no heart attack.
Of course there are, but
there's no. But it's never been recorded.
Yeah,
you say they got away with it.
No heart attacks before 30. That's what I tell myself at least.
Yes. Yeah. No stroke. Yeah. You spin a wheel. I think. Prime form. Idealized version of yourself. Are you sure, Elvin? It was just a bit. See, I have so many questions about this, Nick. Am I the same age as my parents in heaven forever?
Well, it depends on when your primes were.
Yeah,
they probably ask you what at the gates of heaven. They say, "What was your prime?"
Yeah, it's like
there was one day in 2017 where I was shooting hoops and I could not miss, and I want to go to heaven as that guy.
Yeah. I feel like I've had a heart attack before.
So have I.
Do you feel that way?
Sometimes I've like my chest has been in like pain, and then I like move, and there's this weird rush through my body.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, and then it's like over. That's a heart attack.
Yeah, dude, no. I think I've had a heart attack before. And the thing is that I've talked to old people. Like, my dad was one of them. And I know other people that were, like, middle-aged or whatever that have gone to the hospital with a heart attack. And they tell them, they're like, you've had, like, 4 heart attacks at least by now. Isn't that crazy? So some people just body heart attacks.
Yeah, and we're one of them.
Yeah. Until the one, like, because I actually remember when my dad did have a heart attack, he was just on the couch saying his chest really hurt and he couldn't sleep.
And that was a heart attack?
That was a heart attack.
And he didn't go to the hospital?
No, he did.
Oh, okay.
They took him in the ambulance because my mom got worried or whatever, but then it was just like...
And they said you had a heart attack?
And they said
I thought a heart attack is like where you fall to your knees, like, you know?
Well,
like,
it can if you're a pussy.
Yeah.
But, like, I mean... I don't mean to say, like, no offense, but a heart attack is like you can deal with a little chest pain. Are you built right?
It's like the hiccups. Like,
yeah, you go boo, and I'm like, oh, thank goodness, I just keep eating this red meat. I had to go to a trunk or treat at a church with my niece for 3 years now. They just preach about Jesus and toss candy at you. I definitely haven't hit my prime yet. I'm too mentally ill for this to be my prime. My mom bodied a heart attack and thought it was food poisoning.
Hell yeah.
The eggs must have been bad. There you go.
Everyone should just push through a heart attack.
Salute.
You shouldn't miss a day of work if you have a heart attack.
No. You should miss work because you want to miss work.
Yeah. Because your heart.
You should be like watching a show and be like, shit, I think I'm having another one.
You know what's worse than a heart attack? A heartbreak.
Yo. Dude, okay, let's see what Madrone was. Madrone was very close to being indoctrinated by the Mormons because they had a trunk or treat in Hawaii. Let's see. Trunk or treating is done from park car to park car in a local parking lot, often at a school or church. The activity makes use of open trunks of cars, display candy, and often games and decoration. Safer alternative.
What about this is safer? I'm so confused. Oh, because you don't have to... That's really funny. So the danger of walking around a neighborhood is cars. So then their solution was, why don't we just trick or treat from the cars?
We're going to park all the cars. We're going to park all the cars where we can just turn them on and hit those children. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. How does one accidentally join a cult? Like, I'm sure it's easy. Yeah, it's gotta be. I don't know. You go trunk or treating.
You know, like, someone said this on Twitter. I forget who, but you know when you watch a cult documentary and they're like, there were like doctors in there and like engineers. They're like, no one's too smart to fall for. No one's too smart to not fall for a cult. I would never, under any circumstances.
Yeah.
And I probably have like a below average IQ. And
don't say that. You're a smart cookie.
I would never fall for a cult. Are you fucking kidding me?
Well, yeah. It's like... Yeah, it's like how... You gotta be stupid.
I can't commit to anything. You think I would go join a cult? I wouldn't join a bowling league.
Casey says because you meet in a parking lot, the cars aren't moving. LOL. She's trying to cook you. Avenger says my church had trunk or treat because tricking means lying equals sin. 1 plus star equals fish. The cars also have bad puns like donut, forget the love of Jesus, and they give you donuts.
They give you donuts, like they give you like a spare tire, a donut.
Oh, okay, yeah, they give it's all car
Someone
centric.
has a pillowcase, they throw a spare tire.
They put I'm sorry, I can't fit this spare tire in your little pumpkin basket. I'm gonna save it for the kid with the with the pillowcase.
Why would you even come if you couldn't fit a spare tire in your bed? You fucking idiot. Have you ever been to a trunk or treat before?
7 days without Christ makes 1 week.
Holy shit! I think I'm having a heart attack.
I've had several
during this stream.
During
I've had
this
at least
stream,
3,
yeah, at least. Oh man. You ever watch Sanford and Son?
But Bob Barker's probably in hell, if we're keeping it a buck.
You think?
Yeah. I think, if I was deciding, I would be so disgusted by 99 in 8 months. Yeah. I'd send him right to Satan.
It's sick.
Yeah.
It's sick in the head. Makes 1 week by. Dude, well, you know what Bob Barker said? What was it? Didn't Rob Schneider post it or whatever? It was really funny that Rob Schneider posted that tweet. He said that his dream was
to be an actor.
Always be an actor, and the only person in Hollywood that let him be an actor,
Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler. Adam Sandler's the only one who ever put Bob Barker in a movie.
I have a theory that Adam Sandler is like our greatest living human ever.
He's a really great guy.
Everyone who meets him says he's an absolute sweetheart.
Yeah.
All he does is shoot hoops and bring his friends on vacations.
Yeah.
What an angel.
What an angel.
He's going right to heaven.
Perfect sweetheart.
Yeah, he could fuck Betty White. Bob Barker, you're in hell.
Bob Barker, you're in hell. You're just a failure. Just on failure alone, it's just disappointing, you know? The etiquette. Trick-or-treating typically begins at dusk. These are the bylaws and guidelines. Oh my god.
Wait, some jurisdictions forbid the activity for anyone over the age of 12. They forbid it? It's illegal?
Oh my god.
I was trick-or-treating until I was like 18, I think. I trick-or-treated every year in high school.
Then you're going to go to jail once this thing goes on YouTube. I'm going to have to edit this part out. You're just telling on yourself. Adam Sandler is the current day Jesus. Actually, you know where Sandler is from? Where, Madrogo? Tell us.
He's not from Hawaii.
Manchester, New Hampshire. That's where, well, I don't want to say where Madrogo lives, but saying that kind of tells you, huh? Adam Sandler. Let's just look up his filmography.
Wait, how old is he? He's 57? 56? Almost 57.
He was born in New York City. He grew up in Manchester, yeah. Moved there at 6. Yep.
Dude, he's getting up there.
Matrone, did you go to the high school and ask to see the yearbook? Because that would be pretty cool to do. Sorry. He was in BBYO. Bring your own. They messed up. They messed up the B.
Adam Sandler only has 43 years left on Earth.
Oh,
if we ballpark it that everyone lives to 100.
Yeah. Oh, let's see what's coming on. Let's see. Alex Trebek was the man, and we needed, and we were left with Bob Barker for years. Teenagers are still kids. IDC. Yeah, CC. They're all little bit. They're all sweet children. My church also said, Great Avenger says, my church also said no costumes with skulls or ghosts because that's too scary. Definitely no witches because that's witchcraft.
What were you allowed to dress up as?
Yeah.
Just Elvis.
Just Charmanders. No, they don't like Pokemon either. Just Elvis. Yeah, we got my kid the jumpsuit for age 3 to 5. We're going to get him the 6-year-old jumpsuit next. They mailed me it when I moved in, Madruga says. Wait, who is Adam Sandler? Costume wearer? Dude, in the wiki search results? Dude, have you guys ever seen that picture of that cat that's like, who is Adam Sandler? And it's the cat looking up at the screen. I think it's so funny. I did a picture of Penelope's mom's dog with that. It says, who is Adam Sandler? Jack and Jill, the greatest movie of all time, Rat says. I will give out candy to a kid with 5 o'clock shadow smoking a Marlboro. It's free candy day. I don't discriminate. Because that's their costume.
You know when people,
the cigarette.
They act like they're breaking like Watergate to you when they're like, you know, Adam Sandler's actually a good actor. He does serious movies. It's like, yeah, he's a good actor in his funny movies.
He's always been a fantastic actor.
They act like they have like an eye for cinema.
Yeah. You know what's really funny is my brother was born in 2003, and when we went to see Uncut Gems together, that's the first Adam Sandler movie he ever saw. What a warped vision of Adam Sandler. That's so funny. And Great Avenger actually, so Great Avenger's parents are actually, I'll use the term Jesus freak, perhaps. They didn't let you dress up as anything. They didn't let you do Halloween, right, Avenger? But lots of animals and sports. Hell yeah, Casey. That's what says, yup. Dude, Jules, welcome, Jules! Everybody salute the legend, Jules! Jules, what are you going to be for Halloween, and what has your Halloween experience been? as a child. Not even 50 First Dates? No. So uncultured. He was born. He was 1 year old when it came out, CC. That is the difference this generation has missed out on. All these legendary flicks.
I feel like 50 First Dates is an ideal marriage. Don't you think? You wake up and someone's just like, this is your husband. You're in love. Enjoy the day. You never get sick of each other. But I think 50 First Dates, for that setup to work, they would both have to have memory loss. Like, every day would have to be fresh for both of them.
Sure.
Because he would get sick of her, but she wouldn't get sick of him, because she's, like, meeting a brand new person every day.
That's true. But then it's like...
But if they both have memory loss, and you wake up...
But then as the person with memory loss, wouldn't you question how you fell in love with someone so much in one day that you married them? They're, gonna be a plague doctor. Hell yeah, Jules. Hell yeah. Nice. Dude, they were now only my dad is. My mom has a grown brain, Avenger says, so mom grew out of it. Dang. My first movie in theaters for Sandler was Waterboy. I'm so effing old. Oh my god, that's crazy, Rav. Hell yeah. Salute, Rav. You're in love. Enjoy the day. How amazing. So lovely.
I think mine was The Longest Yard.
You know what? I remember The Wedding Singer, but I couldn't tell you anything about that movie. I watched it when I was so young. You know, it's just something your parents are watching. And then you watch all these another time and you kind of get it. Jules! Okay, Jules doing Jules stuff. I gifted the sub. Thank you so much, Jules, for gifting that sub. You're a legend. Do you know that Jules has gifted 29 subs in the channel?
That's crazy. Jules,
you were a legend. We got to shout out Jules right now. Oh my god. Dude, thank you so much, Jules. Thank you for that. What's that?
It's like $150.
That's like... Yeah.
Yeah.
Jules, I love you, man. I love you. Please, everybody, shout out to Jules. We got the shout out command. Dude, oh my god, Jules. Thank you so much. Jules, you are such a legend. We love you, Jules, man. Everybody pay those subs to Jules, man. Oh my god. The only thing I'd be freaked out by is giving birth, but not remembering I was pregnant to begin with on that day.
She has kids at the end of the movie.
Yeah! Oh, only one I can't watch of his is Click. It makes me literally cry too much. I know. That makes me cry a lot. I'm not saying I can't watch it. Dude. It's a
very good movie. I think it's I think for like our age group, like Click is like your first like existential moment.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
I think it's a landmark moment for most people.
Absolutely, absolutely, dude. Rav says 8 Crazy Nights is where he peaked, dude. Your old head, Rav coming in.
That's a great movie.
No, it's a great movie. It's a fantastic. Dude, I think something makes me want to do the robot dance, right, dude? That's Zane Wade. Oh man, dude. Bato Nation, Jules Nation, Bato Nation, rise up and salute Jules right now. The legend, Bato full-time streamer. Yes, Rav, we are full-time streaming. We are full-time streaming. It was the first time I truly thought about life being fleeting was with Click. Yes! Yeah! Oh my god. Do you feel like... I feel like when I was a kid, I wouldn't cry at stuff as much. Well, I feel like you... Like, I cry at a lot of stuff now. I feel like...
I wish I could cry.
You don't cry.
I get very emotional, and, like, I have that, like, overwhelming sense of, like, either catharsis or dread or sadness, but I don't cry. Yeah. I wish I could.
Dude, I feel like the older I get, I said when I was a kid, but I mean, like, as I get older any age, like, I cry more and more and everything. I feel so connected to things.
I really wish, like, I feel connected, I just can't break tears for some reason.
Rich says Nick feels nothing. Rich says Jules pays the bills in your house. Salute the king. He's my 51st date. Oh my god. Let's see. I've actually never watched Click. Is it good? It's fantastic, Cecilia. Yeah. You have to watch. You have to watch. Littlefoot's mom, Rav says. Oh my god, Rav, bringing it back to the land before time. Oh god, yeah. Oh my god. He voiced Davy, Whitey, and Eleanor in 8 Crazy Nights. That's pretty
an
crazy
all-time performance.
That's
yeah.
an all-time trinity right here.
Yeah.
That's an all-time trinity. Dude. Wow. Oops. Oh my god. Watch Neverending Story without crying, I dare you. I've actually never seen that. Is that the one where the kid is flying on the
with
thing?
the giant dog that flies.
Yeah.
Looks stupid.
Yeah, I don't think it would resonate.
Yeah.
You know what movie is my favorite that I think gets slept on? I love Mr. Deeds.
That is a great movie.
I love Mr. Deeds, dude. Mr. Deeds is fantastic.
I love it, dude. His fits are so cool.
Yeah.
Someone said I dressed like him.
Really?
Yeah.
I see it. Yeah,
I think they
every
were coming
day.
on to me. If someone said you dressed like Adam Sandler, wouldn't you just nut in your pants? Like you...
Absolutely.
Okay, yeah.
Cecilia says I sobbed like a bitch at the Barbie movie. Openly wept multiple times. I haven't seen that, but is that really moving people like that? The Barbie. What's the vibe of? What is the Barbie movie about?
I didn't cry at the Barbie movie because I don't relate to the female experience.
What is the Barbie movie about?
Barbie.
Oh my god! I thought it was about. You're not even gonna. No, you're not even gonna guess what I think it was. Big Daddy. That's a nice one. Last movie to make me cry was the Dungeons and Dragons movie. Dude, I buy it. I feel like that's what I'm saying. You get emotionally connected to so many things that you wouldn't expect to, and then it's like it's powerful. I also feel like I feel like a happiness cry. Like I feel like they have like memes and stuff like in anime where like a big grown muscle man is like openly weeping because he's so moved by something and happy. I'm like that all the time. I feel
that's such a healthy state to be in.
Yeah. Big Daddy, the wipe my own ass line was the classic in our house. Yeah. Rich liked Barbie. Hell yes, Rich.
You know I didn't wipe my ass until I was 15.
You told me that.
No, I did.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't. Actually, you know how everyone here knows the train story?
Yeah.
Where I shit my pants on a train?
Everybody in chat, you guys know how Nick shit himself on a train.
Yeah, so last night I got a little drunk at Madison Square Garden. I never think about the 2-hour train ride back after these. So we're past Beacon, right?
Yeah.
We're approaching New Hamburg. And all of a sudden I'm like, oh my god, I have to shit. And I'm starting to sweat and everything. I walk all the way to the front of the train. They're like, the bathroom's in the back. And I'm like, oh my god. I turn and I'm counting the doors that I have to go through. I have to go through 8 doors.
Oh my god, oh my god,
I'm not going to fucking make it. And another time constraint is I have one stop to get this out and wipe and get off the train, or else who knows, maybe I'll be locked in there forever.
You did.
I did not shit my pants. Can we get some claps in the chat?
Dude!
You know what?
Everybody give it up!
Last year, me would have been a whole different story. But you know what? Train bathrooms are gross, man.
You would rather have shit yourself?
I would rather shit myself.
What was it like when they said bathrooms at the back and you turned around and you were walking and you felt like you were going to make it? Was it like that I'm the Man song? Yeah. You're like, stand up now and face the sun. People are like, cheer.
The only reason I didn't shit my pants is because I was with people. I had that to fight for. If I was by myself and they said, bathrooms in the back, I'm just going for it at that point. I'm just clenching and shitting.
You're just like...
Oh, sorry, you should have had 2 bathrooms.
It. Yeah, I should have had another one. I'm sorry. I thought the bathroom was up here for...
But now this is something I really need to think about if I'm drinking in New York City. Next time I have to think, can you make a train ride home? Because I've had one horrible night. Yeah. I've had one close call. It's like... Yeah,
it's never just let me look out the window.
It's never a peaceful train ride.
Yeah. You're never going from A to B. That is so ridiculous. Congrats on the number 2. Oh my god. Cecilia says it also talks about the man's experience and expectations put on them in the world. Wait, Barbie? Are we talking about?
Yeah, Barbie
or Big Daddy?
Barbie is actually very kind to men.
It is.
Yeah, it's just basically anti-gender roles in general.
I see. Dude, I gotta watch these movies. And you know what? I've been convinced I have to watch Oppenheimer, too. I'm gonna give it a shot. Like I said, we're waiting for the non-supporting Christopher Nolan way to
Do you know what I always think about on that night that I shit my pants?
What?
Is that you said you would have come and picked me up.
Yeah.
Because I always try to think about... Now that we have your an omission from last week, that you would shit in your own shower on another human being.
Yeah.
Now I'm thinking about what would the logistics have been. Would you have let me in your car?
I would
What
have
would have happened?
I would have put a towel down.
That would have been enough. Do you think you would have brought do you think you would have brought shorts, or would we just had to brave the ride home?
Would have the windows down. You know what I mean? You could put up with the smell. I mean, you know what I mean? It's not gonna be fun.
What happens after I shower at your place though? Your clothes would be so tight on me.
What?
You would have had to lend me clothes after I showered at your place.
You might have to get naked. I don't know. Yeah, then I would give you clothes.
I would just have to shower and then hang out naked.
I would give you clothes. I would give you clothes. I would give you clothes.
But all right, let's hypothetically think you didn't have any clothes that fit me, right? Would I have had to chill naked until you could do like a Walmart run the next day? Or
I think you'd have to put something. I don't know.
Or would we have like thrown a towel on you? You would have drove me home to Poughkeepsie.
We could do that. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah,
I feel like that would have. I feel like I should have saw that through. I think that would have been a much more memorable night if I called your bluff. Okay, I'll be at.
It wasn't a bluff.
No, I know. I'll be like, I'll be at the Yonkers train station. You'll see me. I'm the guy covered in shit. You can't miss him.
Oh my God. Madruga says could have showed up with some Vicks on your nose. Oh, that's so funny. Shame him after the shower. Oh my God. Does no one have any towels? Yes, there we go. We got it. Wasn't it Bato that tossed his cookies when I was the DD one night? What do you mean? I guess I'm grateful it wasn't shit.
Tossed your cookies? What a phrase to say you yacked all over my mom's car.
Why did you air me out like that, Casey?
His cookies.
Ow! What a way to put it. I'm sorry about that. It was. I made Nick clean it, LOL. There you go. So I owed you one, I guess. I would have done the shit thing, but like that was it. I was available then. You don't get it again.
No, now you're right. You do owe me one, and I think next weekend I'm just gonna shit my pants. I'm gonna drive as far as I can. I'm gonna get out and shit my pants and say, Bato, you gotta come get me, bro.
Oh my God,
I'm in
dude.
Indianapolis.
That is so funny. Dang, man. Well, I mean, you've raised it to shitting on the train in a toilet.
But there's an alternate reality where someone was in that bathroom, and
What do you mean?
And there's an alternate reality where I couldn't get in that bathroom because someone's
And you
using
couldn't
it.
hold it all the way
Exactly.
home.
So
And
that's
you just pooped your
the
pants.
scary part. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know when you just miss a deer while you're driving, and you're like, there's an alternate reality where I left my house a few seconds earlier and I hit that deer.
Yeah.
And it makes you like rethink a lot of things.
You're very grateful.
Yeah,
that you're
but
in this
also
reality.
I gotta stop putting myself in this situation. It's not normal.
It's like
it's not normal.
Me reaping, me sowing.
Yeah, like no one goes. I love going to the city, but I hate when you almost shit your pants on the train. Like other people aren't making decisions where they end up like that.
Casey says, I wasn't trying to drag Bato. Hell yeah, tell him, Casey. Tell him. Thank you so much, Casey. He needs humbling. Why do I need humbling? I talk about shitting my pants, too. Did anyone pay attention at the last podcast?
Yeah, right.
Because you think poop turns into dust. Oh my God.
Not
Dude,
this again. You're getting cooked again. Just no. You know what you need to do?
No, I'm not getting
cooked.
cooked.
You need to close the book on it. Yeah.
I'm not getting cooked. I do not think that poop turns into dust because Mistrune is the one who I think said verbatim, "Are you you child? You're the one with a baby brain that you don't understand the in between that happens. You think that my shower drain is like a juicer and a turd is like a carrot, and I'm just pushing them through like this, dude. Just stop it, Miss Rune. All right, I'm done with this. I'm done with this. Okay, there's no frying going on. Oh my god.
So,
Dude.
do you think a couple in a 51st state scenario would ever get to that point where they shit on each other? Because
that's the one thing that one of them can remember.
You're like, you're really into shitting on me. She's like, oh, I guess I have to believe it.
Yeah. Is that like, what if it's the person that's like the only thing they remember? Like, oh my god. Like, dude. Like, I just need this to happen, you know? And that, I'll believe you if you just do this one thing. Oh my god. Carrots in a juicer. That's how it is. That's the imagery I guess some of these people have. And it's just a complete I stand by all the shit I said. Oh my god. Dude, do you wear underwear all the time?
No.
You wear underwear with jeans? Or just no underwear with shorts?
If I'm wearing no underwear, it's usually shorts. I'm not wearing it right now. Because I'm not like out in public. It's just us hiding.
Okay.
If my pants ripped, I'm just
your
flopping
stuff,
Dawn
your
like
stuff is out.
next to you though. Like,
Well, what about everything you sit on? You're getting your ass.
But it's not ripped. This is another hypothetical.
Oh, sorry. Here we go. We gotta allow something. Was it allowed?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. Madruga says I have one of those mesh shirts Sean Astin wears in that movie.
Hey, that's really funny.
Believe whatever you want, Bato. Just please don't poop in your shower. Sorry, you closed the book. Mr. and I think that there's just a fundamental difference in beliefs. I think we're gonna have to we can have a face-to-face. You know what I mean? Like,
wait, let's look up enemas. I don't know what an enema is. Oh,
an enema is like that. It's like a.
That's the white rapper from Detroit, right?
Yeah. Oh my god. Enema is it's like one of those like what is it? Rubber vessels, I guess I'll call it, and they just you push water into your butt. It like helps you when you're constipated.
Oh, I don't think that's weird at all as a fetish. That's actually like preferred.
It's not as a or
that's what my mom just said.
I saw a show where a couple was into Oh, well, I mean, it could be. The fetish world is vast. You're right, Casey. Wow.
I don't think that's weird, though. Dude, I'd totally be into that.
Isn't it a Blink-182 album? A cloister. Troko says the Pokemon. A cloister.
Look up the principal uses of enemas are bowel cleansing, and then what's the next one after that?
Yeah.
Getting off.
Getting off. Yeah. Micro enemas. Single oh my god. Can we get to the next one?
Where's the
chronic treatments is blank. Transanal irrigation, also termed retrograde TA. Okay.
So funny. Someone
contrast.
Wait, someone wrote a chronic treatment section as if like, of course there's people who use it all the time.
Someone's gonna fill this.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Because he's the one guy who uses one every day.
Yeah. He's like, I'll give it a couple days and then I'll fill it out. Like, fill it out, meaning he'll fill out the pieces that others put in. Oh my god. You know what an enema reminds me of? What are those, like, water sacks that people, I guess that's not really an enema, but you know those water bags that people fill up with warm water and they put on their, like, belly or something? Or, like, it's like those red rubber bags. You know what I mean? You put one on your head, maybe? I don't know. I feel like you see them in, like, old TV shows.
I remember those slippery things we had as kids. Remember? It was like a rubber tube filled with liquid, and it would just be slippery.
Squeeze it, and then it, like...
Yeah. But it went... No, it was just, like... It looked like a fleshlight. But it was, like... It would just feel like super nice on your hand. It was a kid's toy. You know what I mean. Can you look that up?
Hot water bottle, hot pads, hot water bottle, old style. Here we go. Oh, thank you, Madrogo, for this. Here we go. Oh, this is awesome because our camera angles are covering up like my sister's name and address and everything. Oh my gosh. There we go. Yeah, one of these things.
Yeah.
Wait, is this what you're talking about? No.
No, mine was a kid's toy. You get it like the dollar store. It was like, you like the fun. It's weird to say because it's a kid's toy. You basically like jack it off. Like it would just keep slipping. Does anyone know? Did I fucking imagine these things?
No. I use it when I'm wearing this. Yeah, here it is. Here it is. Yes, that's from a SpongeBob episode. The suds. Rich, are you a little baby? Are you a little baby? This is from all the cartoons, man. Come on, Rich.
Okay, look
not
up
just SpongeBob. The sun, dude. The water. I know what you're talking. Wait, is it filled with gel?
Yeah,
it's filled with gel,
yeah.
Right?
Is it called a water snake? That's what he just said.
Is it? Hunk shoe. Me. I'm gonna go just chatting because I don't want suggestions when I type in water snake to go crazy. Let's see if I can find it first. Oh, yeah, guys, this.
Water wiggler. Wait, speaking of Google suggestions, do you remember when...
Look up water wriggler. Water wiggler. Oh, I read wriggler, like something wriggling around. That's a snake.
Do you remember when the Queen died?
Yes.
You know how you get British news that the site is... the channel is BBC?
This thing.
Yeah. Yes, those things were awesome.
Yeah. Hell yeah, I knew what you had about it. Dude. What were you saying? Sorry?
You remember when the Queen died?
Yeah.
The British news station is BBC?
Yeah.
It was funny because...
Yes! Oh my god! Oh my god.
You know what's funny is the night before she died, I was actually Googling BBC Queen. But then the next day, that took a whole different connotation. The results were much different the next day.
Oh my god, guys! BBC Queen! Oh my god, dude! And you know what? Do you think that Bob Barker is getting intimate with her in heaven?
He must be.
He must.
He must be like rolling through the '90s bitches.
Yeah, he's like. Oh, here we go. We got a water wiggler, a water wiggly, Rhode Island Wiggly. There we go.
These things are cool.
Hell yeah, yeah, hell yeah. Did you ever bust one? Did you ever start leaking?
Did I ever bust a nut in one? No.
Cecilia said, I just read that title, Fall for the Chest White. Yes, Cecilia, we've been talking about it for weeks. Dude, this is the big goal. The Impractical Joker's punishment has been revealed. Cecilia, at 150 followers, we have 13 more to go. 13 more to go. I am going to get my chest waxed live on the air by Angelique. Angelique has already made arrangements.
She's a professional.
She's a professional, and she's made arrangements. She's already agreed to it. Angelique is coming through. And yeah, she's going to wax my chest right here.
And you'll be butt naked too, right?
I will be butt naked. I'm going by the definitions of nudity set in the last edition of NickyBato. Yeah,
dude. Like, why are you butt naked? I'm just doing your chest.
Yeah, like, you know. Yeah, essentially, yes. So, Cecilia, yes, everybody, we need 13 more followers. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Please tell everyone you know. Spread the word. We're so close.
Angelique she's NickyBato Hall of Fame.
NickyBato Hall of Fame.
She was the first guest, yeah.
Yeah, she was the first guest.
And her episode was really good.
Insane.
Madrone brings up a good point, though. You should let half of it be done by her.
Well, the other half is you.
I'll do the other half?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll do Madrogo. Madrogo, if you want to get in on it, come on down. Anybody who would like to take a rip, you're totally more than welcome to come through. Nick will definitely Nick should do most of it. No one's gonna. My vision is that the room is gonna be filled with people who are also watching the stream on their phone. They should also be naked. And you know what? Angelique shouldn't even be allowed in. I think. Put the wax on himself and roll across you. my god! That is so funny. What a vision! What a vision! That is so ridiculous.
I'm all waxed up.
That's like a wishbone wax. Who's the wax? Whose hair is gonna get ripped out? Oh my god! In Impractical Jokers, did they remove parts of his nipple? Are you gonna do the same? I don't know what you're talking about, Rap. Did they do a wax where they ripped off part of the nipple on accident? I know in the 40-year-old virgin, there's the whole thing, not the nipple, not the nipple. And I know they, like, pierced both of Mer's.
We gotta do the nipple. There's hair on the nipple. We gotta do
the nipple, I guess. Give me a date. Cecilia, it happens as fast as you get these followers up. Come on, come on, Cece. You got this. Everybody, you got this. Spread the word. Everybody in chat told one friend we'd be so close, so close, so close. Here we go. We are going to do the nipple. I feel like that's more of a Jackass episode. It is definitely punishment portion of the Impractical Jokers oriented, for sure. They talk about it in later episodes. Oh my god. I gotta watch all the new stuff on HBO Max, man. BBC, what's that? Oh, the Doctor Who channel Rap says. Oh my god. Dude, yep, well, it's happening. It's happening very soon. Very soon.
Before Halloween, you could say.
It could happen before Halloween. I think we're gonna get there. I'm banking on it, yeah, before Halloween. So, let's hit this goal, legends. Let's hit this goal. We have something to look forward to. I was thinking about, no, never mind.
Save it for next week?
Save it for next week.
Yeah.
Yeah. We gotta keep it, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll keep it, yeah.
We're at 2 hours now.
We're at 2 hours, yeah.
That to hype
We're gonna
up.
leave it at that. We're gonna leave it at that. And next week, I think we're gonna do NickyBato on Monday, right? We're gonna do Labor Day NickyBato.
Oh, we'll have to do Lizzo next week.
We'll have to do Lizzo.
Yeah, we keep forgetting
about
about
Mr.
Lizzo.
I'm so sorry about Lizzo. Yes, yes.
Next week
You're
will
so
be
right.
Monday because Sunday's gonna feel like a weekend night.
Yes.
So
yeah, we're gonna
Labor
do
Day.
NickyBato Monday. Yep.
And then we'll get to Lizzo next Monday.
We'll get to Lizzo on Monday.
Labor Day Lizzo.
Labor Day Lizzo. It's perfect. Lizzo is crazy. Cece says, can't wait to scar Bato permanently. I'm getting scared, but that's good. It's good. I also, you know what? I started shaving my chest recently. Not recently, but when I say recently, I mean within the past year. And I love it. It feels so nice. But I haven't been shaving because I want the hair to be like, you know what I mean? I want there to be as much hair as possible to wax off.
I should shave my beard and put it on your chest.
You can tape it on. Yeah. We're definitely doing that. We'll definitely do that. Writing Lizzo like how Mr. says. Well, all right, legends.
We'll get to Lizzo next week.
We'll get to Lizzo next week. Everybody, thank you so much for coming through and have a great night.